Thank you for subbing for me today. Hopefully on my desk you will find a packet that says the day and then substitute lesson plans. These are just generic lesson plans. Feel free to look through them. It talks about the computers that the students use along with some other important information. I just want to go over a few things with you. On my screen right now you're looking at the Harney website. This is the default homepage for all of the student computers. This is also the default homepage for the teacher computer, which is located between computers number 13 and 14. That is the computer that is hooked up to the projector. The remote for the projector is usually on top of the tower right behind the monitor. I typically have the students come to the carpet first. I then give them directions, and then I have them go to their seats and do their work. So I am just going to run through some generic plans for you. So with kindergarten, when they come to the carpet, I have the projector on to the Harney web page already. They can generally get to this page on their own, but if not, you will have to help a few of the students. What they need to do is go to the Harney web page, which they'll be at, go to kindergarten, and then scroll down and click on their teacher file. On a side note, any of these activities here are activities that they can choose to do during their free choice time. So if you have Mrs. Kenny's class, the students would click on Kenny. From here, the students need to find their name. I usually have a file for myself. This file is the file that I use then to demonstrate today's lessons. So the students will click on their file, and then this here is the open button. It says pop out, but the students know it as the open. So after you get to this screen, the students need to come here and click on open. Our learning targets right now is students are learning how to make capital letters and using the space bar properly, which means using only one space between words. So the students know from here they need to click on this box and they need to type whatever it is that I have typed above. When they're done, they just move right on to the next slide and they do their typing. We have been talking about changing the color, so they are getting better at that. Again, these are kindergarten students, so for some of the students it is hard for them to do the typing, and I just ask them to do their best work. They ask questions where things are, and I just show them. This last page is a new page. This is something they have not seen before, and I'm asking them to sort the pictures. So on this side of the line I would like cats, and on this side dogs. And the learning target for this activity is learning how to move pictures. So they just click on each picture and move it to where it needs to go. And now they are done. So when they are done, they raise their hand, they show me their work. Here you can just have them quit. The nice thing about this program is it saves automatically, and I can go in and check their work later. So you don't have to worry about checking their work or grading. Just ask them to quit and go to Monster. So on the kindergarten page is a website called Teacher Monster to Read, and the students can log into this website. They need to type in their username and password. Their username is typically their first name, and the password is typically their lunch number. If they do not remember their username or have problems typing it in the back of my generic notes, I have added all of the password cards so you can reference them to use them. Kindergarten, first, and second will all use this Teacher Monster to Read website. Kindergartners also like to do the other activities on this web page, and that is perfectly fine. They are also encouraged to do the books link, where they can listen to books read online, and the songs link. So those are the activities that you would typically do for kindergarten. First grade is very similar. They just have a couple different skills that they are working on, but same thing. You click on first grade, click on the teacher's name, and then show them their work from there. Second grade right now is working on a presentation, so we're in the middle of it, and it's kind of complicated just because there's a lot of what if questions. So for second grade, just have them do fast math, teach your monster to read. They can do books or songs. They can go to the World Book and do some research. Basically, they can do any of the activities on this page as well. Third grade, we are also in the middle of an animal presentation. You can ask them if they know how to do their work, but if they give you a blank stare, just go ahead and let them have free time as well. We've just started the project, so they may not really understand all the directions. If it is a day one that you are subbing for me, you have both third grade groups. You have the first third grade group from 105 to 135, and then you will switch them in the hallway with guidance, and you will have the second group from 135 to 205. And if it is a day one, then those students need to just either read a book that they brought to class or go to the books link and just listen to books online. They're not to be playing any other games because it is lead class and we focus on reading. So that's for third grade. Fourth grade is working on presentations on composers and artists. They know what to do, so if they come to class, just ask them to continue working on their biography presentation. Allow each other to help them in case they need help. If they say they're done, just go ahead and say fine, and allow them to do any of the activities on the fourth grade page. They can do coding, which is a fun one. They could also do fast math as well, or any of the activities on the fourth grade page. Fifth grade is working in the month of February on what's called ThingLink. So we've already started it. We've been working on it for a couple weeks. If they forget what to do, tell them to go to the fifth grade page, and there's a ThingLink demonstration here that I created. They can review that demonstration. If they still don't know what to do, which might happen, or if they say they're done, then tell them to go to coding or fast math, or if they want to play these two activities, they may. They could also do books, or they can just read silently. So those are the activities for the students. If you're subbing for me on a day 6, second grade will have lead class. You can just ask them to do books or read a book that they brought to class. I hope this short presentation helps you with any questions you might have. But again, just feel free to allow the students to do any of the activities on their grade page, or books or songs, and just allow them to work quietly. If you feel comfortable, go ahead and ask them to do the lessons that I have for that day. Thank you again for subbing for me. I truly appreciate it.